No need to adjust your screen. And no, Angelina did not dye her hair black. She hates black hair. I'm her cousin, Kristina Isabella Perelli. I am 2 days older than her. We were born in the same hospital. I can tell you all kinds of funny stories about her. She is not sick. She's just on a little break for her mental health. I think that the Tiger King show kind of sent her over the edge. I told her not to watch it. She's such an animal lover, but I didn't think she liked cats. And she was like, it's not really about the cats. It's just like, in general, these people were so messed up. Those poor animals. So I told her, I was like, I have no desire to watch it. I told you I was not going to watch it. But, you can't tell her anything. She's very hot-headed. I'm Kristina, but everyone calls me Krissy, so you can call me Krissy. Let's see, what should I tell you about? I was told that I have to watch my temper and my mouth if I'm going to do the show for her. I'm house sitting for her too, which I live with my brother, Rocco. Rocco has a heart condition and he can't live alone. And I am not married. I am single and ready to mingle. So, I live with him, and, he's a good guy. He and I co-own a salon. I am a hairdresser. I am not Angelina's hairdresser, however, because I had to kick her to the curb because she was making me lose business because she wanted to come in and argue with me. The worst person you could have as a client, if you're a hairdresser, is someone in your family, because they are like raving lunatics when they come to you. Like, she would come in and she'd be like, I want this done to my hair. I'm like, that's not going to look good. You're not going to like that. It's not. And she'd be like, but I want it done. And I was like, well, then go somewhere else. Excuse me. But anyway, she goes to Nicci-Tab now. And Nicci-Tab is very, very cool. So, a Nicci-Tab can put up with her shit better than I can. Excuse me. But anyway, she told me to watch my temper, watch my mouth, and try not to talk so much about Joey. Because she doesn't want everyone to, know her personals. But she did tell me I could open up her fan mail. And I opened up 14 letters today from you guys. And they were all about Joey. Here's the thing. We want him gone out of her system. And this is another reason she's on her little hiatus right now. So if you guys could just, drop that subject already. He's, the worst control freak ever. And when I say that, I don't say that lightly. I have been with some very controlling men. And he is by far the worst I've ever seen. I mean, he was angry with her for going to confession. He thought she was having an affair with her priest. Her priest who christened her. Father Morelli's 70. Now, to be fair, he does resemble George Hamilton. Minus the, orange spray tan. But he has those nice white teeth that are real. They're not veneers. I asked him. But, Joey would, I used to swear he had GPS shoved up her something. And I would tell him that all the time. He'd be like, shut your mouth. And I was like, your GPS is wrong. When he couldn't find her. He would be like, yo, he called me. He'd be like, I know Angelina's over there. I'm like, no, your GPS is wrong. Kind of an ass sometimes. But, anyway, so I'm house sitting for her. And my brother Rocco is at home alone. Less than 5 miles away. But acting like he's, Helen Keller after somebody rearranged the furniture. I mean, that's the best way I can put it. It might be mean. Don't call me in. But I was like, he called me earlier. And he was like, do you know where the sugar is? And I was like, yeah, I do. It's in the kitchen. He was like, yeah, I know that. But I can't find it. It's not readily available. I was like, you see that red canister there by the microwave? He's like, yeah, this big one? I was like, yeah, that big one. You see what it says on the front of it, right? And he was like, what? I was like, it says sugar! It's huge. I swear to you, it's like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to make it through this. And then I was like, I kind of knew he was going to be like this. I check on him anyway, you know. But he's called me 13 times since I've been here. Like at every hour on the hour. And about just stupid lame stuff. And so I told him when I knew I was coming over here for Angelina, I was like, just come with me. Because he had that look on his face like, oh. And he was like, no. A house should not sit empty. It could go to rack and ruin. And I was like, we're not going on an epic journey, Rocco. We're just not. We're not going to be gone for an eon. We're going to be gone 4 to 5 days at the most. And you can come over here every day and check on it. You know. And he was like, no, anything could happen. Like it's an old decrepit mansion. It's a brand new house. I don't understand. But I think it's because I do everything for him. This is why I know I would be a very good wife to somebody. But it has to be the right man. So, Angelina told me that I could tell you guys, I could pick, as long as I watched my mouth and did not discuss Joey a lot, that I could pick my own Friday topic. And I told her I was going to refuse to say Friday because I don't like it. I don't like changing name, things like that. Like being all cutesy. I just prefer not to. The Roman calendar has Friday. And I think that the Romans were right. And I don't feel right changing this stuff. And so, I decided for my Friday factoids that I was going to do one of my favorite subjects, which is the mafia. And, stereotypes are that Italian and Sicilian people all have ties to the mafia. And that's just not true. It's just not. It sounds silly when people say it. Now, have I dated maid guys? Highly likely. Probably. More likely than that. Do I have clients that come on my salon who are, married to or dating maid guys? I would say a small percentage of them, maybe. Are there maid guys in my family? We don't talk about those things. But it's very silly to think that we all have mafia ties. So I just love it's always intrigued me. I know I could be a wonderful mafia wife. But we'll talk about all that Friday. You guys be thinking about Angelina, though, because she really needs this break. And I hope that it's a good break. She left here with a mask and a gloves on. I mean, she's really stressing this COVID thing. I mean, I am too, but it shut down my salon right now because salons are not considered essential. And the thing is, you're going to find out how essential they are because they are essential to mental health. And these men that are making all these decisions and laws and everything and orders, they're going to realize when the woman is not happy because she's got regrowth this far down her head, they're going to realize that we are essential. Right, Nicci-Tab? Power to the non-essentials that are so essential. That's what I say. But, yeah, so I'm Krissy. I'll be around here for the next couple of days. I probably won't see you guys again till Friday. So dumb. It's till Friday. Dumb. So be looking forward to the mafia. If you have questions on it, comment on this video or whatever, and I'll be happy to, answer them for you. Because I have vast knowledge. I've studied this. I have. Angelina likes Investigation Discovery, and I like the History Channel, like the mobsters. So, I will see you guys later. It's nice meeting everyone. I'm kind of behind the scenes anyway. I give her some of her ideas, her better ones. She gets so mad. She's like, you always act like you're like so much better than me because you're 2 days older. And I was like, don't make me tell the story. So I'll tell you this one little story. She's probably going to be mad, but I could always edit it out if I'm worried about it. But I'm not. So of course I'm 2 days older than her. I get my license 2 days before her, and she has to wait those 2 days. And she's just like, I'm driving all around. I'm like, I'll drive you. Do you want to go? And she's just like, screw you. And then she goes to take her driving test for her license, and she fails it because she runs a stop sign. I was like, what the hell? You can't run a stop sign. Like, she was like, you just think you're so much smarter than me. Like, you passed it the first time. I'm like, because I'm not an idiot. I know there's going to be certain things that are going to automatically fail you. So then my aunt, her mom, made her study up because she, the written part, she had missed so many on the written part. So she made her study for another week before she let her take it again. I rubbed it in so hard. But, that's what family does. But I have her back. I have beat so many people's asses for her. And I still would. And when I saw the way that Joey was turning out and the things he was doing to manipulate and try to control, I let her know. I let her know he's got to go. Bro's got to go, yo. And, you can't even go to the Clinique counter and get some makeup without him calling and making sure it's the right shade. You think I'm joking? Call the Clinique counter. That lady will remember it to this day. I went off. I was like, she's on the phone. She's like, but I already have sunscreen in mine. You think I need another sunscreen? Why do you think that? And I was like, get off the phone! I was like, he knows I'm here with you. He knows. This is a free country. Yeah, he's bad news. So just let that die already. But anyways, I'll see you guys Friday. Get ready. I'm going to talk so much mafia. Mafia. Goodfellas. My favorite gangsta movie. I also love the Godfather movies. Number 3 is my favorite. Even though Andy Garcia is not actually Italian, he's Hispanic or Latin, whatever. He made a great Godfather. He was the best. Hot. Woo! Hairy but hot. I usually don't like body hair, but that, I would like that. I dated a guy that kind of looked like him. Not really. Sort of. When I was drinking vodka. But anyways, I'll see you guys Friday. Fridays.